Today I am explaining about walk animation, human walk animation, right? So for a walk animation, first we have to understand the procedure and planning, right? So let us check all this. See, this is the sheet, and the pose planning is created and provided by the Richard Williams. These are the poses actually. See, in human walk, generally this is the pattern we have to follow. First we'll understand this. See, the first one and the last one, these two poses are same. Okay, we call as contacts. These two poses are contacts, and between these two poses there is a passing position. Between passing position and first contact there is a down pose, and again from passing pose to last contact there is a up pose. So that means what? When you walk, this will be the leg, right leg, opposite to right leg, your right hand should be in opposite. So your right hand should be back, right leg in front. The same way for the left leg in opposite this left hand. Okay, here he is shifting his weight on this leg. Okay, he is keeping his weight on this leg. So this back leg is moving forward. So that means here his weight is shifting on this right leg and is going to down and taking up. So up means here passing position is almost look like standing. Okay, so this is the, and the red one is the left leg, it is crossing over the right leg, and here it is moving forward, and here keeping the left leg here. So that means now the whole weight, the body is balancing on the two legs. With the support of this left leg, he will move his right leg again. And after that, the same way here, the down pose will come here, and it follows the passing position and the up pose. So these five poses are called what? Half cycle. Half cycle means one leg is moving forward, but another leg also should move forward. For that, the same poses will come from here, but in opposite direction, hands and legs, right? So always in walk or run, your hands should opposite to legs. Okay, so first we have to understand this five poses. So contact, here showing some arc. Let us check this arc. This first contact and last contact on the same line, so in equal height, and here it is in down because the whole weight is shifting here and raising his body here. This is called passing position, and is more raising, is lifting his body here because keep up his left leg here. So it is almost in the up pose. Okay, to understand, these poses are separated actually here, but this is the actual, the design for the walk. Now see, these are the two contact poses, and here if you understand here, this is the foot registration here. Okay, after that the second pose, in the second pose here, keeping up here. So here it is moving down his body in the down pose. Down pose or recoil, will say the down pose. After that he is raising his body here. Okay, on the same line, it should not move. If it moves, definitely you will get the jerky animation. Your animation will get jerk. Okay, so it's a stationary point. So on the stationary point, he is moving, keeping his a leg, right leg, hand is forwarding his left one. After that, the same situation will come here. Okay, after keeping this leg, the same poses will come here. That will be the another half cycle. So half cycle and first half cycle and second half cycle will be here, the full cycle of the animation. We have to do only the one cycle, the complete cycle. So you can keep on moving your character, working character, actually minutes and hours, right, will cross on the panning background. So opposite to panning background, suppose he is moving forward, opposite to his, the background will pan, will get pan. So on panning background he'll move, right? Yeah, first let us check these 5 poses. And again, the animation, actually we place animation for second 24 frames we use, right? Second 24 frame means, so here we are using actually 5 poses. In 5 poses, the same pose here we are keeping but in opposite direction. So 4 plus here another 4 will come. So let us understand by another example. Yeah, is a great pristonblair designed this work. Okay, so here we are understanding very easily. Okay, and now see here, it's a pure comic cartoonic. This is a contact and recoil or a down pose, and here it is a passing pose, and high point or up pose, and again this is contact. Okay, now see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 poses, contact and contact. Between these two, this is the passing pose. Passing pose to first contact, the character is going down, and again passing pose to the last contact, the character is moving up, up, okay, and is keeping his right leg here. So this will be the half cycle, and with the help of this right leg, okay, he is forwarding, moving his left leg. Now see, this will be the stationary, so it should not move. That means this right leg should not move. Okay, and the support of this, the right leg, he is moving his left leg. Okay, so now here this the last contact and the first contact will be the same. So that means what, after this pose he is touching, connecting to the first contacts. So that means how many poses we are using? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 poses. So this is called 8 pose animation. Here another pose is there, 9th, but after creating this pose, we'll remove this pose. Why? Because if you keep this pose, this will be 2 poses will come. Okay, so after this pose, directly he'll connect to the first pose, same like here. So that is the reason we'll remove after creating this one. So that means here 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pose, 8 pose work. So in second 24 frames means if you do 8 pose walk cycle, he'll cross 1 second, he takes 3 steps. So 24 by 8 can divide, and 3 steps he'll move, right, in 1 second 24 frames with 8 pose animation. He'll cross, he'll take 3 steps. So that means what, it can be a very fast animation that will, so that is a pure comic cartooning. Okay, what will happen, suppose if you increase this pose by adding the in betweens between this and this, one more in between, one more in between, after adding all this, it can be suppose a 12 pose. 12 pose means again you can divide 12 pose by 24 by 12, so it can be 2 steps. So in 1 second he takes 2 steps, again 16 frames. So goes on, depends on the character realism. If it is a pure cartoonic or semi-cartoonic or realistic, it depends on the situation and character mode, storyboard requirement. So we do all these things. So basically for any character animation, particularly this the human walk, we use 5 steps only, the 5 poses. In the 5 poses, first if you create that one, later we'll create other 5 poses. That will be a one cycle. So it's very, very important. Okay, and in walk again, 2 type of walk system is there. One is stationary walk. Stationary walk means on the same floor without actually character himself won't move, on the same ground, like on treadmill how we'll move, the same way character will take the action here. Okay, repeatedly he'll walk on the same place. So on the background in opposite direction, actual background will move. Okay, so that is a cycle, walk cycle. The another one is progressive walk. Progressive walk means from one point to another point, character himself he'll move towards to the background, on the background. Okay, so again situation depends on the production requirement. We use sometimes progressive walk and mostly walk cycle. Okay, these are the methods in walk. So first we have to create one character, trace the character and position all the body parts, all the animated body parts. Okay, walking animation is an example for a frame by frame animation, right? So mostly we use frame by frame animation. So we have to separate the head and the body and all the joints, where shoulder and elbow and here the wrist area, at pelvis and leg and again ankle, we separate. After separating all these things, we'll create animation. Okay, so in the next class on actual character, I'll explain walk animation.